Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is David here. So I wanted to do an honest review. We'll call it my personal opinion of some things I've noticed with the remote control robotic lawnmowers. Wanted to share some of the goods, the bads, and the uglies. There's a lot of videos out there talking about how great these things are, but honestly, nobody's talking about the negatives of these. And I'm thinking, you know, if we're gonna spend thousands of dollars on these things, we ought to know what we're buying before we buy it. So stay tuned, you guys, and we'll get into it. All right, guys, so let's get into it. So what we've got here is a 20-inch cut robotic flail or disc mower or whatever you guys want to call it. It's made by a company called TPM Industrial. Basically, this mower is a standard track mower. This one does run on 24-volt system. Some of them out there do run on 12-volt systems. What I will tell you guys in advance was, you know, it seems to be made very well. But let's get into the good and bads, guys. So when I fired this mower up initially, you guys, I started cutting along the hill, like the owner's manual stated. They tell you that you're not supposed to go up and down. I was on about a 20-degree incline, you guys, 20 degrees. The machine is rated at 45 degrees maximum. At 20 degrees, I started smoking white smoke, like I was fogging for mosquitoes. Couldn't figure out why, shut it off, ran out, and basically looked at the book, and it says right in the book, oh yes, cut with the width of the hill, not up and down, or your engine may smoke. Let me explain to you guys why this is. So right here, you guys, you see the air filter. As long as that air filter is on the upslope of your hill, so on the top side of your hill, you can run back and forth with no problem. If you put that carburetor on the bottom side, it is going to smoke and smoke and absolutely smoke. Now, some people will say, check your oil's too full. My oil was not too full. There was nothing else I could do. That's problem one. The fuel tank on this thing, you guys, literally 0.33 liter. I filled this thing up 5 times to do my hill, you guys, 5. And it's not a big hill. Getting into parts, I started looking, you know, I'll probably need some replacement parts. The manufacturer, after not responding to me forever and a day, responds and tells me, I believe it was $135 US to ship me 2 blade tips. Absolutely ridiculous, you guys. The engine parts on this, Rado is made in China. Of course it is. You can't get parts. All of the electronics, including the controller, it's made by a company called Ta-da! It is a C7 Mini. Yes, they make a C7 Mini, but the Pro, find this remote control, you guys, online. Go ahead, find the manual, find the replacement, because if you can find it, send it to me, because it does not exist. As far as the electronics go, you guys, this is what you're dealing with. You're going to have a speed control or a motor control. You're going to have a relay, you're going to have some breakers, and 2 12-volt batteries. If any of these things go bad, you guys, good luck sourcing parts, because you will absolutely not be able to find parts from suppliers that fit this piece of equipment. All right, so let's get into the reviews, you guys. So the good and the bad. The good. It was cheap. I mean, there's where I'm going with it, you guys. You get what you pay for. Will it cut your grass? Probably. In my personal opinion, number one, I would never, ever buy any piece of equipment from TPM Industrial again. There's no customer support. Their prices, if the parts are available, are astronomical. You cannot purchase through the website. They wanted me to put a credit card number on an email to actually purchase it, and the delivery time is going to be 2 to 4 months on blade tips. So at the end of the day, if you've got money to burn, it's no big deal. But if you don't have money to burn, in my opinion, this is the wrong piece of equipment to buy. Low fuel tank capacity, unable to find parts, engine smokes when you're on the incline. If you don't do it just exactly right, you guys, it's going to smoke and putter and you're going to have issues. So if you're okay with spending $1,500, $2,000 at auction for a gamble, like I did, absolutely. I'm going to use this thing until literally it blows up, and then I'll figure out what to do. But do not count on Chinese manufacturers standing behind their product. Just because it says warranty and guaranteed, you guys, that is a bunch of garbage. You know, if you want warranty on something, you know, I can take a dump in a box and mark it warranted or guaranteed. I'm just keeping it real. That doesn't mean anything. Buy it with the understanding that it's going to do what you guys need it to do for your lawns, and understand, even though you can be part of 15 Facebook groups and try to get support from others, we're all in this together, you guys. We're all dealing with the same problem. We can't get parts, things break, there's not a lot you can do. Me, I will overcome and conquer. If the engine blows, I'll put a US made engine back on it. If the electronics go out, I'll figure out how to replace it with components that are readily available. But at the end of the day, I shouldn't have to do that when the unit has been used one time. So if for nothing else, you guys, this video saves you a few $1,000s. Because if you decide to not buy a remote control lawnmower based on this video because you believe what I'm saying to you, you guys made a good choice. I'm not here to deter you from buying something you need. I absolutely bought mine because of health reasons. I needed to take care of my property, to stay independent. What I don't need is a headache and a customer service or lack thereof from a manufacturer that absolutely does not stand behind their products. So do yourself a favor. If you're still in the market, do your research. Make absolutely sure whoever you buy your item from has parts, is going to be able to supply you what you need. And keep in mind this, you guys, auction houses are third-party sellers. If you purchase those mowers at auction, there is no warranty. I do not care if that mower is brand new on the pallet. There is no warranty. If you buy that mower from someone on Marketplace and they tell you they're giving you a warranty, you better get it in writing and make sure they got parts on hand. Because when the machine breaks, you're going to be back to push mowing things. If you guys got any questions, please feel free to put them down in the comments. By the way, if you guys can find a place that I can source parts from and you guys know something I don't know, please send them in the comments too, because at this point, guys, I don't know what to do. So take care of you guys. Keep it real.